This is Lion Homes and Properties Limited. This property you're seeing was actually handed over to us to manage. When it was actually handed over to us to manage the property, the rentage was 300,000 naira, but the landlord wanted a new rent which was 600,000 naira. So I advised him to actually renovate the property, put it in a good shape. So we actually calculated a budget of 4 million naira to completely renovate the property because the kitchen cabinets were damaged. The property is looking old and archaic. It is looking abandoned, but tenants were living inside though. So we actually resulted in 4 million naira, but at the end of the day the landlord could not raise that amount of money. But I told him not to worry, so I had to improvise, looked for a means to renovate the property, and at the end of the day I ended up spending 1.5 million naira to fully renovate this property. So before the renovation actually started, I first of all had to quit the old tenants because they said they would not be able to pay the new rent of 600,000 naira with the condition of the property, and even if they renovate it, they will not be able to pay. So I had the ones whose rent have expired and the ones whose I'm to refund 2 to 3 months. I refunded them and I gave them 1 month, 2 weeks to actually move out. So at the end of the 1 month, 2 weeks, the tenants actually moved out and we moved in swiftly into renovations. So here, this is me, the director of Lion Homes and Properties Limited, together with my team actually renovating the property. This is me painting. So we renovated the property. In fact, the older tenants, when they were moving, some of them were bold to say nobody will rent this property at the rate of 600,000 naira in Nigeria now. But believe me, apart from that, even though they disbelieved, I actually rented the property for 600,000. In fact, I was still at designing the fence or painting the fence when the whole 4 units of 3 bedroom has already been rented out by Lion Homes and Properties. The rooms were already paid for. So at the end of the day, my landlord ended up spending 1.5 million with how we manage resources, and I made him 2 million naira plus yearly, 2 million naira plus for that year after the renovation, which was a good deal, a very good deal and a very good move. So this is the property. You can see it. Tell me if you will be able to pay 600,000 naira for this property. But the good news is I actually rented the property even before I finished the renovation. I have rented it out. I went after tenants who were doctors close to UBTH, looking for a very good and a comfortable place. I went after high profile business people. I have tenants here that are cat keys. I have doctors. I have good business.